Hello and welcome to this new video and discussion where we are going to simply look at a paper from 2013. So again, that's related to research which is often not very well known in physics or applied mathematics. And today what we are going to look at is actually, let me get this. Yeah. So that's a paper that I found personally kind of fascinating. So I discovered that paper probably now. Um, I think it was about 7 years ago or so, um, and and the thing is, I was personally fascinated, and it has to do with the Pauli exclusion principle, and asking can it be proved or not. Now, Kaplan is a theoretical chemist specialist in quantum mechanics, and more specifically in essentially the foundational aspects of quantum mechanics and quantum theory, and more specifically, again, things related to representations, linear representations in group theory, and how this applies and put constraints on essentially quantum formalisms and the way we look for solutions to the Schrödinger equation. Now, what you can see here is that this person is going to discuss the modern state of the Pauli exclusion principle. And one of the things I want to show is this particular line here. It is demonstrated that the proofs of the Pauli exclusion principle in some textbooks on quantum mechanics are incorrect. And in general, the indistinguishability principle is insensitive to permutation symmetry of the wave function and cannot be used as a criterion for the verification of the Pauli exclusion principle. So often, what people say is that they are going to tell you that if you've got a system, let's say, of electrons, then having a permutation symmetry of this Hamiltonian, of the corresponding Hamiltonian, is going automatically to lead to adopt either a boson version of it or a fully kind of Fermion version of it, where we apply Pauli's exclusion principle. And what this particular person shows, and if you want, I can kind of scroll around, is essentially that that's not the case. In fact, here there's a typical proof that you would find in many places, and this proof actually is kind of not correct. So one of the things that they say is that no, you can't actually do that. What you need to do is properly use mathematics to frame what are the constraints that mathematics put on your solutions, and these solutions do not necessarily call using like Pauli's exclusion principle. And so, if you want to use Pauli's exclusion principle, then you better just at the moment at least put it as an actual postulate. And in fact, that's what here is exemplified through a quote by Pauli in his Nobel Prize lecture. Already in my initial paper, I especially emphasized the fact that I could not find a logical substantiation for the exclusion principle, nor derive it from more general assumptions. I always had a feeling, which remains until this day, that this is a fault of some flaw in the theory. Now, of course, this was Pauli's claim at the time, and basically, this is something being discussed at length in this particular paper. So, if for some reason you found it kind of interesting, or I piqued your curiosity about this, then by all means do read it. I think personally that if you try to bypass the kind of technical aspects, the text is very rich and very insightful indeed, and you can gain a lot just from reading it. So that's it. Again, if you've got questions or comments, by all means, do let me know in the comment section. And otherwise, see you in the next video.